Well, Tomorrowland in Belgium burst into flames last night. There's footage across the internet and the news sites of just billows of black smoke coming from the main stage in Tomorrowland for this year's event, which is called Orbyz. And just so they're going to have to, I assume, cancel some of those events. The main stage has been destroyed, so I don't know how they're going to work around that. And this transformational music festival, as they call them, is becoming so popular that something like 400,000 people from all over the world will be in attendance in Belgium this year. And so it's well worth addressing if you are someone who goes to these events, who's watching this video. I just want to tell you straight that these events are not just harmless music festivals. They are new age indoctrination tools that are being used on purpose to push these philosophies. And yes, it is a type of religious indoctrination events for those reasons. They use the music, the hypnotism, the symbolism, and all of these things that actually starts to play on people's subconscious. They use substances, it gets into their minds, and it's ritualistic, and it draws people together into one mind, into one quote-unquote consciousness, and the propaganda begins to set into people's lives ritualistically. So it's good to see that no one was harmed in this fire, but I'm just going to talk briefly about the theme of this year's festival. They literally send people a book, which they write, about the doctrine, basically, that they're going to push. They're pushing mythology and fables, but they literally send people that go to the event a storybook to explain what they're going to be indoctrinated with, essentially, at this year's festival. And so people who are going to the event, they pay a lot of money, they read the book, then they receive their tickets in a very bizarre fashion. If you see here, they unpack this box that they receive the Tomorrowland tickets in, and then this crystal, this ruby, this gem, comes out of the box. And apparently every year they do this kind of thing. It's very, very bizarre, cultish stuff to me. That's just my opinion. But it opens up the box and then this energy crystal comes out of it. And it looks just like in the New Age. It looks to me where they say that rubies are associated with increased energy. You know how they use crystals in this false New Age religion where they believe they have like certain vibrations or certain properties to enhance things in their lives. And it's just part of this age-old deceptive religion, this paganism that goes back millennia. So as you see the trailer for this year's Tomorrowland Festival, it looks very Norse in its artistic style. And it says Orbyz is the theme for Tomorrowland 2025, described as a magical ice-covered universe where a hidden civilization awakens, quote-unquote, as the ice melts. It represents a hidden community that has existed beneath a giant ice cap for years, their power and, quote, magic stemming from red crystals and rocks. The theme also suggests a connection to the transformative power of electronic music and the emergence of new sounds. So as we're told in the last days, that people will turn away from the truth and be turned unto fables and doctrines of demons and seducing spirits. Do you see that happening? Friends, if you have been to these festivals or if this is something that you like to go to, I think it's important that you are warned about these deceptive doctrines, at least so that you're inoculated against what they are planting in your mind. It is Antichrist, it is Luciferian, it is New Age, it is a false light, it's nothing new. So this carries the idea, this theme, that there's a mysterious hidden world that is under the ice, that is underground. The supposed power in this New Age belief system is what brings these things, gives these things the energy to come out of this underworld. In Norse mythology, for example, the creation story involves the giant Ymir emerging from the melting ice of that place, a primordial void. The ice melts due to heat from the fiery realm of that place, giving rise to life and eventually the gods and humanity. So it sounds very similar, and also to the Greek mythology, could be related to some of those things, the underworld of Hades, including regions like Elysium. And the reason they say that the glaciers melt is because of a change in global warming and various things like that. So this mysticism of bringing forth the things that are hidden in the underworld and the practices to ritualistically bring them up and bring them out, you know, just the same old stuff really, over and over.